place, but to gain union support for what does amount to cuts in pensions. I mean, the promises we as taxpayers made to those people are now going to be renegotiated.
Yeah, I'm very concerned. Again, I'm not up to date on all the details in Rhode Island, but there's a couple things that do concern me. One is, you know, when someone is retired or near retired, I think it's close to stealing. I mean, people have worked for this money. You know, you could say they got too much. I mean, you could argue that. I think for the most part, these pensions are not too generous. But in any case, you could argue that. But the point is, we already made the deal. It's sort of like if we sold a block of land to someone. The city sold off a block of land, and we didn't get enough money for it. Well, that could be true, but, you know, we don't say, okay, we're going to, you know, as long as there's no fraud, you know, bad judgment, whatever, you can't take the land back. These people work, they put in a full, you know, in many cases, full 25, 30-year career. You can't really take that back. So I worry about that, where you have, you know, people who are actually retired or near retirement who are having pensions taken away from them, or a portion of their pension taken away from them. The other part of the story, and again, I don't know all the details, this has been an issue, and they may have changed this a little bit. They were turning to hedge funds, and, you know, hedge funds promise great rates of return. They're very mysterious in their operating. To my view, that's 180 degrees the wrong way to go. There has to be transparency in this. We want to know where our money is, how much are people getting it. You know, obviously you're paying people to manage your funds. You want to know how much are you paying them. With hedge funds, it's very difficult to know either what exactly they're doing and B, how much the people manage the fund are skimming off.
So let me bring it back to the very simple question, because we hear discussion of a crisis. Is there a crisis?
I would say absolutely not. I mean, the point is, this is something that, you know, has to be dealt with. There are, you know, many state and local governments that have issues. Most of them will be able to deal with their shortfalls, you know, over the next 10, 15 years with relatively low problem. It's actually striking. I think most state governments in particular have pretty well-funded pensions. They took a hit with the stock market down, but with it coming back up, they should be fine.